Alexandra Daddario and Andrew Form have officially ended their marriage after 3 years together, and the news has sent shockwaves through Hollywood, leaving fans stunned, emotional, and struggling to understand how one of the most admired celebrity love stories could quietly come to a close. The actress, who skyrocketed to global fame after her unforgettable performance in The White Lotus, and the powerful producer behind some of the biggest blockbuster franchises in modern cinema, have chosen to go their separate ways, not with scandal or explosive drama, but with a calm, respectful breakup that somehow makes the heartbreak feel even deeper, because this was a relationship so many people genuinely believed in. Their love story didn't begin with flashing cameras or industry connections, but with a random walk in New York City during the pandemic, when the world had slowed down and life felt uncertain. And in that quiet moment, two strangers crossed paths and felt an instant connection that neither of them expected. Alexandra later describes it as one of those rare moments where life surprises you when you aren't looking for anything at all. And within months, they were inseparable, sharing glimpses of their romance online as fans fell in love with how natural and real their relationship seemed, leading to their public debut as a couple in May 2021, a whirlwind engagement by December of that same year, and then a breathtaking wedding in New Orleans in June 2022 that looked like a scene straight out of a romantic film, filled with emotion, laughter, and the kind of happiness that made people believe true love still existed in Hollywood. For a while, everything seemed perfect, with Alexandra glowing in interviews as she talked about finally finding a partner who made her feel safe, supported, and deeply understood, someone who grounded her while her career exploded to new heights, while Andrew proudly stood by her side as her biggest supporter, watching her rise into one of the most in-demand actresses in the industry. Their relationship felt balanced, with her creative passion and vulnerability blending beautifully with his calm strength and experience, and fans couldn't get enough of their chemistry, their sweet moments together, and the way they looked at each other like the rest of the world disappeared. Then came the next chapter of their journey, one that brought both heartbreak and incredible joy, as Alexandra bravely opened up about suffering a miscarriage before becoming pregnant, speaking honestly about the pain, fear, and emotional toll it took on her, while crediting Andrew for standing beside her through one of the darkest periods of her life. When she announced her pregnancy in 2024, the happiness was overwhelming, not just for the couple, but for fans who had followed their journey so closely. And when their baby boy was born in October of that year, it felt like a miracle, with Alexandra sharing emotional reflections about motherhood, and Andrew stepping fully into his role as a devoted father, making their family appear stronger and closer than ever. That's why this breakup feels so sudden and heartbreaking, because just months ago they were celebrating new life, sharing joy, and building a future together. Yet, behind closed doors, something had clearly been changing. Those close to the couple say the separation wasn't caused by betrayal, scandal, or one dramatic moment, but rather by slow emotional shifts, intense careers pulling them in different directions, the pressures of fame, travel, and the realities of new parenthood, creating distance where there once was closeness. And despite trying to work through it privately, they eventually realized that love alone couldn't fix everything. What makes this situation so different from most celebrity breakups is the maturity with which it has been handled, as both Alexandra and Andrew have emphasized their commitment to co-parenting their son with love and respect, choosing peace over public conflict and privacy over headlines, quietly working out arrangements without turning their personal pain into entertainment. There have been no angry statements, no accusations, no messy courtroom battles, just two people acknowledging that their relationship has changed and choosing to move forward in the healthiest way possible. Fans across social media have reacted with shock and sadness, posting throwback photos from their wedding day, clips from interviews where Alexandra spoke about how happy she finally felt, and heartfelt messages about how much this breakup hurts to witness, with many saying this was one of the few celebrity relationships that actually felt real, while others praised the couple for handling such a painful moment with dignity and respect, showing that sometimes relationships end not because of wrongdoing, but because people grow and life evolves. Alexandra now steps into a new chapter as a single mother balancing motherhood with a booming Hollywood career, while Andrew continues his work in film production while embracing co-parenting full-time. And though neither has been publicly linked to anyone new, those close to them say both are taking time to heal, reflect, and focus on their child rather than rushing into new relationships. Their story may not have ended the way fans hoped, but it remains one of genuine love, growth, and maturity, a reminder that not every love story is meant to last forever, but some are meant to change us forever. What began as a chance meeting on a quiet New York sidewalk grew into marriage, family, and a love story that captured hearts around the world. And though that chapter has now closed, the bond they share through their son will last a lifetime, proving that sometimes the bravest thing two people can do is let go with kindness instead of holding on in pain. Make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more celebrity updates just like this.